Hey, so today I am doing a mukbang, and basically I want to talk about what it's like working as a vegan at Little Caesars. So I actually just came back from work, as you can tell. I work at Little Caesars part-time while I'm in school, and I also, for this mukbang, obviously got it from Little Caesars. As far as pizza goes, if you want anything vegan, you just get it without the cheese, and you get it with vegetables or pineapple instead of meat. And yeah, so that's all vegan. And same with crazy bread. If you get it without the parm, that's also vegan. Sauce is vegan. Everything's good. I also did this so that it was a way that it doesn't involve plastic and everything. So it's like a zero or low waste vegan mukbang. And so yeah, basically, I'm one of those people who puts pineapple on pizza. So I did that, and I put a bunch of nutritional yeast on because I had that at home, and it's good. So yeah, it's pretty good. It was actually funny at the end of my shift. I was making crazy bread, and it was for me. And then I was putting on the garlic spread and whatever, and then I was putting it in the bag. And she was like, "Oh, that's not it. You gotta put the parm on it too." And it's like, it's for me. I don't want the parm on it, right? So she was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, basically, it's a decent job in general. It's just obviously that as a vegan, it's a little bit contradicting for touching all the meat and the cheese and everything gets a little bit gross. I'm actually gonna take the hat off just because the light really wasn't working very well on my face, and here, I'll have a little bit of better lighting if I go back a little bit. But yeah, so I've never done a mukbang before. It's a little bit weird trying to talk and then eat and then talk, but anyways, so yeah, with working at Little Caesars, it is a decent job in itself, but it's just a matter of, touching all the cheese and the meat and everything. As a vegan, kind of seems weird, it's kind of you kind of realize, okay, this is an animal and this is something that I don't really want to eat or support, so I find myself with it, feeling extra guilty if I am to mess up with it. If I burned a pizza, because then it's okay, now we have to make a new one, which means this went to waste and we're gonna have to do this again, so that's more animal products being used. But on the other side, it also helps me know how I can make things vegan and whatever. And as far as my family goes, a lot of them aren't vegans, so if I close, something that I'll do is I'll take the pizza that would otherwise go to waste, and I'll bring that home. And although I don't want to encourage them to eat animal products, it's I would rather them eat something that was going to go to waste than for them to pay their money to support these things. So it's just, rather than, like I said, with the whole zero waste thing, it's not going to waste. I won't personally eat it because it's for me, that's not something I would feel comfortable with. Plus, I would probably feel sick at this point because I haven't had meat or cheese in forever. But yeah, so that's something that I'll do. It's a little bit controversial. But I feel if I do it that way, then I'd rather them not pay the money. I would rather, I feel I'm saving animals by doing it that way. So we also have the crazy bread, which is super fresh, and I just got it without the parm. It's pretty good. It's really fresh. And that's another thing, is that as far as zero waste goes with Little Caesars, I mean, there's obviously a plastic that we use for packaging a lot of the time, and then if you get the deep dish, we always have a layer of plastic separating them. But as far as actual getting the pizza toppings stuff per pizza, we're not one of those per pizza, you know, we put on the gloves and everything. We just make sure that we wash our hands first, and then it goes through the oven, and then we don't touch it after it comes out. So it's considered, you know, safe for food handling and everything. So that's what we do, which is really good as far as waste goes. But yeah, so you can feel a little bit better that way about it too. And I also just want to say that although I work at Little Caesars right now, it's just because I'm in school right now. It's a little part-time thing, make a little bit of extra money while I go to school for social work, because that's something that I'm really passionate about. I want to help others, which is partly what brought me to veganism in the first place. So yeah, I don't think I have much else to say, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, Crazy Bread's vegan if you get it without the parm. Everything comes in paper. See, like, there's no plastic, and then there's the cardboard. So that's an easy way you can eat zero waste and vegan at Little Caesars. And that's a little bit as to what it's like working at Little Caesars. I also, actually, there's one more thing I want to add. That, you know, sometimes when I make the pizzas and whatever, there's like a certain amount that we're allowed to go up to. Like, you know, there's a certain weight and whatever. I always feel obligated to try to go on the lower scale that's like okay, because like I don't want to use more than I'm supposed to. Well, not more than I'm supposed to, but I don't want to use more than I have to. Anyways, that's it for this video. Just thought I'd do a little mukbang. My inner Trisha Paytas. But yeah, if you want to see more things like this, or if you have any other recommendations, you can hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment and everything, what you think of this, or what you think I should do next, and hope to see you soon.